Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. We're going to continue our 1978 one and done baseball playoff tournament using Out of the Park 19. Wonderful game. And we have the Braves versus the Phillies. And this is another, we have two more matchups. This and the Brewers and the White Sox, and we'll be on to the second round. And the 1978 Atlanta Braves were 69-93, while the Philadelphia Phillies were 90-72. They would win the National League East and lose to the Dodgers in the National League Championship Series. In this tournament, you win, you stay in, you lose, you snooze. Who will be the last team standing? Joining us in the chat at the stadium, Phanomatic. How are you? Hope all is well. As he says, yes, Al is back. Took a little break, Phanomatic. I was working on developing a card and chart football game. It's a lot of fun. I'm still reverse engineering certain teams to play with my friend Tarkenton, and that's a lot of fun too. But this is a game all in itself. So let's get to the baseball game here. And let's go through the starting lineups. As my second screen seems blurry. How's the picture, Phanomatic? Is it blurry? Which I don't understand why. As I got a nice green streamline. All right, let's get to the starting lineups. For the Atlanta Braves, leading off is Jerry Royster, and he's playing second base. Batting second, the right fielder, Gary Matthews. Batting third, the left fielder, Jeff Burrows. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Bob Horner. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Rod Gilbreth. In this tournament, we do have a designated hitter. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Dale Murphy. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Darrell Chaney. Batting eighth, the catcher, Biff Pocoroba. Batting ninth, the center fielder, Roland Office. On the mound doing the pitching for the Atlanta Braves is the knuckleballer Phil Niekro, who had an outstanding year, 19 wins, 18 losses, 2.88 earned run average. With that earned run average, it tells me something. No run support. For the Philadelphia Phillies of 1978, National League East Division winners, Shake Bake McBride leading it off playing right field. Larry Boas batting second. At shortstop, Mike Schmitz at third, batting third. Batting fourth, the Bull, Greg Lazinski in left field. Batting fifth, the Gravedigger's son, Richie Hebner. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Gary Maddox. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Bob Boone. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Jerry Martin. Batting ninth, the second baseman, Ted Sizemore. Doing the pitching, towing the rubber, the lefty, Steve Carlton, 16 wins, 13 losses, 2.84 earned run average. In the chat, it's Beatles Eternally, moderator extraordinaire, musician extraordinaire, magician extraordinaire, soon to be knighted by the Queen. How are you, my good friend Beatles? As he says, yep, it's baseball on Al Red Sox channel. On Al Red Sox Fans channel. Oh, happy days. And Johnny B. Crazy's joined us. Hope he's well. He had a nice stream. I watched some of that. Check out Johnny B. Crazy, another nice channel in our community. So check out Johnny B. Crazy and Phanomatic. And we have Beatles Eternally in the chat. Beatles, will you be heading back to the States soon? I hope so. Alright, I will be playing as the weaker team, Atlanta Braves, but this is a tough pitching matchup. I think we got a shot at winning this. We got Phil Niekro on the mound. What a pitching matchup. Niekro versus Carlton. And let's click start game. Holy. That is... No, I don't understand the pitcher quality. Alright, well, I have to go with the pitcher quality looks good, because I have a green bar, so I don't know why. Could be the second screen. Alrighty, so Steve Carlton on the mound, as I stated. And Carlton 16 and 13, 2.84. Struck out 161, walked 63. Stamina 10 out of 10, holding runners on 8 out of 10. Blue, and the higher the number, and the blue color is excellent if you're new to the game. Overall, quality of pitches is average, 5 out of 10. Movement, 6 out of 10, above average. Control, excellent, 8 out of 10. His fastball goes between 93 and 95 miles per hour. And again, the ratings will fluctuate between right-handed and left-handed batters. Behind the plate, Bob Boone, 10 out of 10 defense, 9 out of 10 arm. Mike Schmidt, 9 out of 10 defense at third. Larry Boa, 10 out of 10 at short. Outstanding left side of the infield. On the right side, Ted Sizemore's no slouch, 7 out of 10. And Richie Hepburn 6 out of 10. So a very solid defensive infield. Left side, better than the right side, but still solid. Greg Lazinski's in left, the Bull. 7 out of 10 defense and range, 10 out of 10 arm. Gary Maddox, outstanding in center, 9 out of 10 defense and range, 9 out of 10 arm. And Shake Bake McBride the same in right, 9 out of 10 for both defense, range, and arm. And Jerry Royster's at the plate for the Braves. In the chat also joining us is Herb Pilgrim. How are you doing, Herb? Hope you're feeling good, my friend. And he says, go Phillies. As Beetle says, it looks good. Look, okay, thank you. So Jerry Royster batted .259, 2 homers, 35 ribbies. Against left-handed pitching, 6 out of 10 contact, very little power, 1 out of 10, practically non-existent, and 6 out of 10 eye. Carlton throws strikes. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal for Royster. Royster, an excellent bunter, 8 out of 10. Here's the pitch. Royster swings, grounds it to Hebner at first, 1 away. Fans here at Veterans Stadium loving it. And here comes Gary Matthews. Sarge. Batted .285, 18 home runs, 62 ribbies. 7s across the board for contact, power, and eye against left-handed pitching. Remember, 18 home runs, 62 ribbies, .285. Right-handed normal hitter. Carlton picks up the sign from Bob Boone. Here's the pitch to Gary Matthews. Full count. And Matthews rips a shot into center field as that picked up speed on the turf. As Herb Pilgrim says he's here, but going without sound for at least a half hour. And Beatles Eternally, this is why Beatles is moderator extraordinaire. Beatles will be using sign language to help Herb out. That is awesome. That is awesome. Where do you get that? Come on. What other channels do you get that? Problem solved by Beatles Eternally. So 1 out, 1 on. Matthews, good base runner, 6 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. At first, Richie Hebner holding him on. Here comes Jeff Burrows. Burrows, the left fielder, 301, 23 homers, 77 ribbies. 7 out of 10 contact, 6 out of 10 power, 10 out of 10 eye. Carlton looks over to first. Here's the pitch to Jeff Burrows. Full count to Burrows, and Burrows hits a shot to center field, but racing in to make the line drive catch is Maddox. Nice play by Gary Maddox. That's why he's 9 out of 10 defensive and range. So Matthews will be off on contact with 2 outs, and here's Bob Horner. Horner, the third baseman, 266, 23 homers, 63 ribbies. Average contact, 5 out of 10. Power, 7 out of 10. Eye, well, he'll go fishing. 4 out of 10. Boone wiggles the finger, sets the target. Lefty Steve Carlton rocks and fires. 2-1 count. And Horner sends that ball deep left center. And what a catch! Greg Lazinski racing to the wall, leaps and makes the catch, robbing Horner of a home run. And an Atlanta 2-0 lead. Instead, it's 3 outs. And a goose egg is up on the board for the Braves. What a catch by the Bull off the Horner drive to left center. That is worth a replay look, folks. Boom! That looks like a 2-run homer. Greg Lazinski, the Bull, on the run. Leaps, and he makes the catch, robbing the 2-run homer. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Due up for the Philadelphia Phillies of 1978, Shake, Bake, McBride, Larry Bowa, and Mike Schmidt. On the mound, Phil Niekro. Niekro, 19 and 18, 2.88 earned run average, struck out 248, walked 102. Fastball maxes out between 91 and 93, but his pitch of choice, the knuckler. As Johnny B. Crazy is also doing some sign language for Herb. So Herb is okay. He's going to understand what's going on. Niekro, 5 out of 10 quality of pitches, which is average. Movement, 9 out of 10. Control, 7 out of 10. And that will fluctuate between left-handed and right-handed batters. Biff Pocoroba, behind the plate, 7 out of 10 arm, 8 out of 10 defense. Horner and Cheney on the left side of the infield for the Braves. Horner at third, 6 out of 10. Cheney, the former Red, 7 out of 10. Royster is at second, below average, 4 out of 10. And Murphy is average at first, 5 out of 10. Murphy would go on to be an excellent center fielder for the Braves in the coming years. Jeff Burrows is in left, 6 out of 10 defense, 10 out of 10 arm. Roland Office, 8 out of 10 defense, 9 out of 10 arm. And Gary Matthews Sr., 7 out of 10 defense, 10 out of 10 arm. Both of these teams have outstanding outfields. And here's Shake, Bake, McBride for the Phillies to lead it off. The right fielder batted .269, 10 homers, 49 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact, 5 out of 10 power, 4 out of 10 eye. You want to keep him off the base path. A very good base runner and base stealer. Excellent speed. Bunting ability, not so good. Left-handed normal hitter. Braves play the infield, outfield straightaway in normal. Niekro nods his head. Here's the pitch to Shake, Bake, McBride. 1-2 count. Slow roller in front of the plate. Pocoroba has it. The throw to first. And they just get him. 1 down. Nice play by Biff Pocoroba. As that was a knuckler that he beat into the turf. Barely made contact as it just slowly rolled towards the pitcher. Pocoroba with Johnny on the spot. Larry Bowa steps to the plate. Shortstop. Switch hitter batting lefty off the right-handed throwing Phil Niekro. Bowa, .294, 3 homers, 43 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact, very poor power, 1 out of 10, and he will chase 3 out of 10 eye. Again, another good base runner. Want to keep him off the base paths. He's a spray hitter. He'll use all fields. Niekro nods his head. Here's the pitch to Larry Bowa. Bowa swings at the first knuckler and drives that ball deep to right. Going back at the wall, makes the catch. The right fielder, Sarge, Gary Matthews, as Larry Bowa. There's where that 1 out of 10 power hurt him. That should have been a homer, but he got under it. So 2 outs, base is empty for Mike Schmidt. Schmidt, not yet the tenacious hitter, but still a good hitter. .251, 21 homers, 78 RBIs against right-handed pitching. 5 out of 10 contact, 6 out of 10 power, 8 out of 10 eye. Tribes fans join us. How are you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. Good to see you. Check out that wonderful channel, TribesFan879. He says, hi, Herb. Good news, everyone. The Vida Blue 1971 replay has started. Rolled first game. First update on YouTube will be after the April start. Excellent, excellent. Check that out. I think by accident, I couldn't remember. I remember you had talked about Ferguson Jenkins, but I couldn't remember which one you were doing. So check that out on Tribes Fan. Nevada Blue 1971 replay, and he was the American League Cy Young Award winner that year. So 2 outs, and Schmidt is at the plate, right-handed pull hitter. The Braves will shift their infield and outfield left. Negro rubs up that baseball, back up on the hill. Picks up the sign from Biff Pocoroba. Here's the pitch to Schmidt. 1-1 count. Schmidt swings at the flutter ball, shallow fly ball towards the left field line. Coming in and making the catch is Burrows. And there's those Philly fans booing away already. We go to the top of the second, scoreless here at Veterans Stadium. Due up for the Braves, Gilbreth, Murphy, and Cheney to face Steve Carlton. Rod Gilbreth batted .245, 3 homers, 31 ribbies, 5 out of 10 contact, 2 out of 10 power, which is poor, and 5 out of 10 odd. They'll be taking, here's the pitch from Carlton. Outside, ball 1. Good job by Gilbreth. Wants to get in that hitter's count. Give himself an advantage here. 1-0 pitch. Green light is given from the third base coach. Boone sets the target. Carlton kicks and fires. 2-2 count. And Gilbreth, line shot, left center field, and on the run, making the catch is Gary Maddox. 1 away. So Gilbreth got into a 2-2 count, hits a line shot to center, 1 down. Dale Murphy, playing first base, batted .226, 23 homers, 79 ribbies. And Murphy, against left-handed pitching, you can see batted .251. So he's in the lineup. 4 out of 10 contact, 6 out of 10 power, 5 out of 10 eye. Murphy awaits the lefty Steve Carlton's offering. Here comes a pitch, homeward bound, 0-2 count. And Murphy goes down looking. Poof, he is gone. Set up by the fastball. Sitting dead red on the 0-2 count. Watch the curveball hit the outside corner. So 2 outs, base is empty for Darrell Cheney, the shortstop. Another weak hitter, .224, 3 homers, 20 ribbies. 4 out of 10 contact, 2 out of 10 power, 4 out of 10 eye. He is a 5 out of 10 bunter. We're going to try a drag bunt hit for a hit. Try a drag bunt. And he misses. So it's an 0-1 count. Third base is in. We're going to try it one more time. And he misses the bunt again. So 0-2, looks down to the third base coach. The bunt is off. The bunt is off. He's in the hole. Carlton nods his head. Takes a deep breath. Here's the pitch to Cheney. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Side retired. So Cheney's failure to bunt leads to an easy strikeout to Carlton. Bottom of the second, no score here at Veterans Stadium. Due up for the 1978 Philadelphia Phillies. The Bull, Greg Lazinski, who robbed a 2-run homer from Bob Horner. And then the Gravedigger's son, Richie Hebner. And then Gary Maddox. So Greg Lazinski, the Bull, batted .265, 101 ribbies, 35 home runs, 6 out of 10 contact, 9 out of 10 power, 7 out of 10 eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Pocoroba wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch from Niekro to Lazinski. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with the knuckler. And that's Niekro's first strikeout. 1 out. And here's the Gravedigger's son, Richie Hebner. Hebner, .283, 17 homers, 71 ribbies. 7 for contact and power, 6 for eye. Out of 10. Left-handed normal hitter. Braves infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Pocoroba goes through the sign, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Richie Hebner, 0-1 count. Hebner swings at the knuckler. That's sky-high pop up towards second base. And Royster calls off the shortstop, Cheney, for out number 2. So 2 outs, base is empty for Gary Maddox. Maddox, .288, 11 homers, 68 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact, 4 out of 10 power, 3 out of 10 eye. Excellent speed and stealing ability. Right-handed normal hitter. Again, the Braves play their infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. The windup and the pitch from Niekro. 1-1 count. Maddox swings, grounds to Royster at second. Side is retired. And again, the boo birds come out here in Philly. Not shocking. They booed Santa Claus. Top of the third, still scoreless. Braves looking for an upset. And they have the pitching matchup possibly on their side with Necro. Though they have to get through the lefty, Steve Carlton. Fifth, Pocoroba, followed by Office. Then the top of the order, Royster. Pocoroba, the catcher, 242, 6 homers, 34 RBIs, 4 out of 10 contact, 3 out of 10 power, 4 out of 10 eye. He will fish on occasion. Carlton's ready to work. He deals to Pocoroba, full count to Biff. And Biff Pocoroba works a walk. Boone wanted that. He framed the pitch, but he didn't get it. So Pocoroba very slow at first. Average stealer, though. Hebner holding him on top. The number 9 batter, Roland Office. Office batted .250, 9 homers, 40 ribbies, 5 out of 10 contact, 4 out of 10 power, 4 out of 10 eye. We're going to play unorthodox here. Hit and run. There goes Pocoroba. The swing. Ground ball to second. They'll stay out of the double play. 1 away. As Office grounds to Sizemore. But Pocoroba's in scoring position. 1 down. 1 down. Top of the order, Jerry Royster. Royster is 0 for 1. Pocoroba takes a slight lead at second. Carlton pays him no mind. Here's the pitch to Royster. Off-speed pitch grounded to Sizemore at second. And they'll get Royster by a step and a half. Out number 2. Advancing to third is Biff Pocoroba. 90 feet away is that duck for Gary Sarge Matthews to knock it in. Matthews is 1 for 1. 62 ribbies and 18 home runs in 78. Carlton takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. He kicks and fires. Matthews swings, a number, back to the pitcher. Side retired as Carlton throws him out. They strand Biff Pocoroba at third. We go to the bottom of the third, still scoreless here at Veterans Stadium. In this one-and-done playoff tournament, the winner moves to the second round. The loser, well, the loser goes and plays golf. Back out on the hill, towing the rubber for the Braves, Phil Necro. He will face Boone, Martin, and Sizemore. Bob Boone, 283, 12 homers, 62 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact, 5 out of 10 power and eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Braves infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Pocoroba wiggles the fingers. Necro acknowledges with a slight nod of the head. Here's the pitch to Boone. 2-2 count. Boone grounds at the first. 1 away. Nice play by Dale Murphy. Jerry Martin, the designated hitter, steps to the plate. Martin, 271, 9 homers, 36 ribbies, 5 out of 10 contacts, 6 for power and eye. Right-handed normal batter. Necro's ready. He deals to Martin. 1-2 count. Strike 3 licking. Martin could not pull the trigger. Knuckleball got him. The flutter ball flies forth, and Jerry Martin walks back to the dugout. So 2 outs, base is empty. Number 9 batter Ted Sizemore, second baseman. 219, no homers, 25 ribbies, 5 out of 10 contact, very poor power, 1 out of 10, 3 out of 10 eye. Right-handed normal hitter, below average bunter. Necro sets himself. Here's the pitch to Sizemore, 1-2 count, and that is a fly ball high, right center field, and making the catch, calling off the right fielder, is the center fielder, Office. Side retired, another 1-2-3 inning for Phil Necro. We go to the top of the fourth. No score here at Veterans Stadium between the 1978 Braves and the 1978 Phillies. Due up for the Braves, Burrows, Horner, and Gilbreth. To face the lefty Steve Carlton, Clinton Parks has joined us in the chat. Yes, Clinton, a designated hitter. In this tournament, there is a designated hitter no matter what. Jeff Burrows, 0 for 1. Excellent eye. Boone goes through the sign, sets the target. Carlton deals to Burrows. 1-2 count. Ground ball short. One down. Nice play by Larry Boa. That's why he's 10 out of 10 defense. And here comes Bob Horner. Greg Lazinski robbed Horner of a 2-run homer to left center field. Lazinski got on his horse. So the bull was riding a horse and made the leaping catch, bringing the ball back from going over the wall, ending the top of the first. Can Bob Horner get some revenge? He'll take. Here's the pitch from Carlton. Outside corner, fastball, strike one, 0-1 count. Carlton nods his head. Kicks and fires to Horner. Horner bloops one, left center field, and making the catch is the bull, Greg Lazinski. 2 outs, base is empty for the designated hitter, Rod Gilbreth. He is 0 for 1. He awaits the Carlton offering, pitch homeward bound, 2-2 count, and Gilbreth swinging a miss, strike 3, K number 3 for the lefty, side retired. Bottom of the fourth, still scoreless here at Veteran Stadium, and this is what you call a pitcher's duel, my friend, a pitcher's duel. Shake Bake McBride followed by Larry Boa and Mike Schmidt to face Phil Niekro. McBride is 0 for 1. A left-handed normal hitter. Here's the pitch to McBride, 1-1 count. McBride rips a shot, and that drops in to right. So that's the first hit off Phil Niekro. McBride, very dangerous base runner at first. They'll have to keep an eye on him. Here's Larry Boa. Boa's 0 for 1. Boa, average sacrifice bunter. Niekro, hold factor is only 5 out of 10. That's average. Niekro throws over to first, and McBride gets back to the bag, keeping an eye on Shake Bake McBride. Niekro will pitch out of the hold runner. Here's the pitch to Boa. Ground ball, first base. They go to second. Back to first. Not in time, but they get the lead runner. The speedy Shake Bake McBride. Nice play by Dale Murphy, who threw to Cheney at short, but the relay throw back to Murphy was not in time. Larry Boa is no slouch on the base pad. 7 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. Here comes Mike Schmidt. He is 0 for 1. Niekro throws over. Boa gets back. Again, they'll pitch out of the hold runner position, but before that, we're going to shift our infield and outfield left, as Schmidt is a right-handed pull hitter as they play car wash. Niekro peeks to first. Here's the pitch to Schmidt. Full count. Knuckleball missed. And that's a walk. Good at bat by Schmidt. Boa's at second. He's in scoring position. And Schmidt's at first. 1 out for the Bull. Greg Lazinski is 0 for 1. Braves move to double play depth in the infield. Niekro peeks over his shoulder towards second. Looks in at Pocaroba. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And he strikes out Lazinski as he gores the Bull. Got him looking. The knuckleball flew forth. And Lazinski was baffled by it, darting down into the strike zone. So 2 outs, 2 on. No score, bottom of the fourth. And here's the Gravedigger's son once again, Richie Hebner. He is 0 for 1. He awaits the Niekro offering. Flutter ball flies forth. Fly ball down the left field line. And making the diving catch, unbelievable, is Jeff Burrows, robbing extra bases on the bid by Richie Hebner, going the other way down the line. Burrows in a full sprint, Superman dive, side retired. We stay knotted at 0 going to the top of the 5th. And that is definitely worth a replay, folks. as Hebner goes down the line, Burrows in full sprint, Superman dive, makes the catch, side retired. So both left fielders have robbed the other team of runs, Lazinski and now Burrows. Due up in the top of the fifth, Murphy, Cheney, and Pocoroba to face Steve Carlton. Carlton 4 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Dale Murphy is 0 for 1. Carlton sets and deals to Murphy, full count. Murphy checks his swing and he works a walk. Good job by Dale Murphy. So Murphy's on first. Average speed, above average stealing ability. Richie Hebner holding him on. Here's Darryl Cheney. Cheney, 5 out of 10 bunting for a hit, but sacrifice only 2 out of 10. He's going to try to move the runner along with a bunt. Murphy takes a slight lead at first. Here's the pitch to Cheney. He squares, and he puts the bunt down the first base line. Hebner fields it and fires to Sizemore on the wheel play. So a good bunt, and getting the job done is Darryl Cheney. 1 out, but moving into scoring position is Dale Murphy. Number 8 batter, the catcher, Biff Pocoroba. He walked his first time up. Pocoroba choking up on that bat just a bit. Pocoroba, below average high. He'll be taking. Here's the pitch from Carlton. Inside, ball 1. Fastball, high and tight. He'll take again. Strike 1. Hits the outside corner. So he went in, then out. 1-1 count. Pocoroba looks down to the third base coach. Nods his head, gets back in the box. Carlton picks up the sign from Boone. Boone sets the target. Murphy takes a slight lead from second. The pitch, homeward bound, 2-2 count. Pocoroba punches it towards the middle. Sizemore backhands and throws to first for the out. Nice play by Sizemore. That was not an easy play. The only thing, he got a nice hop off the turf, though. On it, fielded quite cleanly, but still had a range there and threw to Hebner. But moving to third with 2 outs now is Dale Murphy, and the number 9 batter, Roland Office, steps to the plate. Office is 0 for 1. Lefty-lefty matchup. Very tough matchup here for Office. This in 1978, you can see Office only batted 154 off lefties. Chokes up on that bat. He's going to get the green light right away. Boom. Wiggles the fingers, sets a target. Carlton rocks and fires. 1-2 count. And Office punches the ball through the right side, past the dive of Sizemore. Murphy scores easily from third. 1-0 Braves. And Roland Office, who only batted 154 in 1978 off lefties, choked up on the bat a bit, and on the 1-2 count, knocked that ball into right field past the dive of Ted Sizemore. 1-0 Braves. As he was sitting on the curveball, so he guessed correct, folks. In the chat, Stratomatic Delaware. Check out that wonderful channel, hope all is well. Our good friend Chris from Stratomatic Delaware. He had a very nice fireside chat I listened to at work. I talked a lot about Woody Hayes and Ohio State. So, at the plate, with 2 outs, Jerry Royster, he is 0 for 2, the second baseman. Roland Office, 6 out of 10 speed, 7 out of 10 stealing ability. Again, Carlton, excellent holding runners on. Here's the pitch to Jerry Royster. 1-2 count. He went too far. Strike 3. That's K number 4. But the Braves strike first. Murphy at third, 2 outs. Office singles to right. 1-0 Braves, bottom of the 5th. Due up for the 1978 Philadelphia Phillies, Maddox, Boones, and Martin. Gary Maddox, 0 for 1. Right-handed normal hitter. Here's the pitch from Necro. 1-1 count to Maddox. Slow roller to short. And they just get him by a step. Good strong throw by Cheney. So 1 out, Bob Boone, the Phillies catcher, steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1, right-handed normal hitter. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Necro rubs up that baseball, puts it back in his glove, back up on the hill. toes the rubber, peers in at Pokarova, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Boone. Boone swings at the inside pitch, grounds it to third, and that's out number 2. Another good, strong throw by Horner. So 2 up, 2 down. As Clinton Parks is playing at the Cookie Cutter Stadium. Jerry Martin. Martin, 9 home runs, has some pop in that bat, 6 out of 10 power. Right-handed normal hitter. Trying to extend the inning or tie the game. Necro's ready to work. He deals to Martin. Martin swings at the first pitch. Knuckleball grounded left side. Strong throw by Cheney. 1, 2, 3. Go the Phillies. Phil Necro does his J.O.B. Top of the 6th. 1-0 Braves. Pitchers duel here in Veterans Stadium. Back out on the hill is Steve Carlton. 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 4 Ks. He will face Sarge, Gary Matthews, Jeff Burrows, and Bob Horner. Matthews is 1 for 2. He awaits the Carlton offering. Pitch homeward bound. 3-1 count. And Matthews walks on that inside pitch. So another runner on. Matthews, 6 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. Here's Jeff Burrows. Burrows is 0 for 2. Excellent eye. Good contact hitter. Solid power. Matthews takes a lead at first. Hebner holding him on. Carlton peeks that way. Picks up the sign from Boone. Here's the pitch to Burrows. Burrows punching that ball through the right side. Matthews hits second base and will stay as McBride has a cannon for an arm. Sizemore made a valiant effort, but that ball gets through quickly on the turf. So no outs. Bob Horner's up. Lazinski robbed him of a 2-run homer to left center in the top of the 1st. Matthews, good speed at second. Burrows, very slow at first, as I love to say. Wouldn't win a race with a dead tortoise. Here's the pitch to Bob Horner. 2-2 count. Horner, shallow fly ball, sky high, left center field. Coming in, making the catch is Maddox. 1 away. Retreating back to their respective bases, Matthews and Burrows. Phillies fans like that. Here's Rod Gilbreth, 0 for 2. Gilbreth, 31 ribbies in 78, 3 homers, to go along with a .245 batting average. He chokes up on that bat just a bit. Carlton rocks and fires. 1-2 count. Gilbert swings. Fly ball. Left center field. Warning track. Lazinski makes the catch. 2 outs, 2 on. Runners off on contact. Braves don't want to strand a runner. They had a runner at second base with no outs, and now it's first and second, 2 outs for Dale Murphy. The first baseman's 0 for 1. He has walked once. Here's the pitch to Murph. Murphy swings at the first pitch, ground ball, third base side, and going the short way is Schmidt to Sizemore, getting the force out at second. Side retired. The Braves strand 2. That could hurt them. That could hurt them. Bottom of the 6th, 1-0 Braves. One and done playoff series, 1978 tournament. Due up for the Phillies. Sizemore in the top of the order. McBride and Bower. Let's go to the chat real quick. Joining us in the chat, Old Soldier. Thank you for joining us. He said the Browns were dreadful. Yet, if he's talking about last year, the year before, you're correct. The old soldier says the Phillies in the 20s and 30s had something like 20 straight losing seasons. That's god-awful. Stradmac Delaware says, Old Soldier hit there. Hey there, go Brownies! Back to the game. So Sizemore for the Phillies is 0 for 1. Right-handed normal hitter, Necro. Deals to Sizemore, 2-2 count. Sizemore grounds to Cheney at short. And the throw is late, as he had trouble getting it out of his glove, and Sizemore will be granted an infield hit. So good hustle by Sizemore. That could prove costly. Cheney had a little trouble trying to get that ball out of his glove. Sizemore, below average runner for speed, 4 out of 10, but base stealing, excellent, 8 out of 10. And here comes the leadoff batter, Shake Bake McBride, 1 for 2. Left-handed hitter, normal. 10 home runs, 49 ribbies in 78. Braves infield moves to double play depth. Here's the pitcher, Shake Bake McBride. McBride swings at the first pitch. Fly ball, right field. On the run towards the line, making the catch is the right fielder, Gary Matthews. Quickly retreating back to first is Ted Sizemore, 1 away. As the organ is trying to rev up this very frenzied Philadelphia Phillies crowd. Here's Larry Boa. Boa is 0 for 2. Almost took one out to right, but got under it. Again, he's a weak power hitter. Spray hitter. Braves move to double play depth in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Niekro throws over to first. Sizemore is leaning. Gets back. Niekro peeks to first. Picks up the sign for Pocaroba. Here's the pitch to Boa. 0-1 count. Boa swings. Fly ball, shallow center. Coming in. Making the basket catch is Office. So 2 down. Again, Sizemore retreats to first. He'll be off on contact, and here comes Mike Schmidt. 21 bombs in 78. He's 0 for 1 today. Niekro needs that flutter ball to flutter fourth. Pocaroba wiggles the fingers. Niekro nods his head. The flutter ball flies fourth towards the plate. 2-2 count. Ground ball, Cheney at short. He throws to second for the force out. Side retired. Infield hit does not come back to harm the Braves. We go to the top of the 7th. 1-0 Atlanta. Time is getting short for the Phillies. Due up for the Braves to face the lefty Steve Carlton. Cheney, Pocaroba, and Office, the bottom third of the order. Steve Carlton, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 4 Ks. Darrell Cheney is 0 for 1. He's going to try a drag bunt here. Here's the pitch. And he misses. Third base comes in. Cheney chokes up on the bat, trying to bang this ball off the turf past Mike Schmidt. Boone sets the target. Here's the pitch to Cheney. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Overmatched by that curveball. Way out in front. Looks silly. Silly, I say. Strikeout number 5 for Steve Carlton. 1 out. No one on. Biff Pocaroba, the catcher's 0 for 1. He's walked once. Carlton deals to Pocaroba. 0-1 count. They come inside. Pocaroba grounds weakly to Carlton at the mound. 2 down. So 2 outs, base is empty. And the man who's knocked in the only run of the game, Roland Office, with 2 outs, and Dale Murphy at third due to some really good small ball. Office banged the ball off the turf past the dive of Sizemore into right field. Remember, Office only batted .154 against lefties in 78. Here's the pitch. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's K number 6 for the lefty Steve Carlton as they play Take Me Out to the Ball Game. But not a lot of singing going on here in Philadelphia at Veterans Stadium. Due up for the Phillies, trailing by 1 in the bottom of the 7th to face Phil Niekro, Lazinski, Hedner, and Maddox. If they lose, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. As the Phillies fans hoping for some home cooking magic, Lazinski definitely could provide it. 35 homers in 78. Niekro's ready to work. He deals to the bull. Lazinski, 2-2 count. Flutter ball. Fly ball, right field. Moving to the line under it. Making the catch is Matthews. 1 away. So far, Niekro throwing a 2-hit shutout. And here's the Gravedigger's son, Richie Hebner. Hebner's 0 for 2, left-handed normal hitter. He had 17 homers in 78. Again, infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Here's the pitch to Hebner. 0-2 count. Fly ball right field. Coming in is Sarge. Matthews makes the catch, 2 down. The flutter ball has befuddled the Phillies. As Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware, singing along in the chat, says, at the old ball game. So 2 outs, base is empty for Gary Maddox. Maddox had 11 homers. Right-handed normal hitter. Niekro in tremendous control today. One of his best outings so far. He's only thrown 79 pitches, 6 2/3, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. He deals to Maddox. 3-1 count. Maddox pops it up, coming in from short. Making the catch near the mound is Cheney. 1, 2, 3 go the Phillies to the sounds of silence here at Veterans Stadium. We go to the top of the 8th. Upset brewing, 1-0 Atlanta behind Phil Niekro, excuse me. Joe, his brother, not on the team. And now, Carlton's been lifted for the closer, Ron Reed. Ron Reed, 35 years old in 78. Had 17 saves, 3 wins, 4 losses, 2.24 earned run average. Striking out 85, walking 23. There's no tomorrow. They've chosen to go to their closer. Top of the order, he'll face Royster, Matthews, and Burrows. Royster, 0 for 3. Here's the pitch from Ron Reed. 1-1 count. They come inside. Royster grounds hard to Schmidt at third. 1 down. Nice range by Schmidt. Good glove. Again, that ball comes quick to you on the turf. So 1 out. No one on. The number 2 batter, Gary Sarge Matthews. He's 1 for 2. Reed works quickly. He rocks and fires to Matthews. 0-2 count. Strike 3 looking. As Matthews goes back to the bench. Painted the outside corner with the fastball. Matthews never took his bat off his shoulder. So 2 outs. Base is empty, looking to extend the inning. Jeff Burrows. Burrows had 23 gopher balls in 78. He'd love to run into one of those Ron Reed fastballs and make some Phillies fans choke on their cheesesteaks. Boone sets the target. Reed kicks and fires. 2-0 count. Ground ball softly to Sizemore at second. Side is retired. Ron Reed does his J.O.B. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 1-0. Braves due up for the Phillies, who only have 2 hits off Phil Niekro. Boone, Martin, and Sizemore. And now, I think, let's take a look at our bullpen here. Gene Garber was the closer. 253. Righty. Bring it Garber up, just in case. And we're going to get... No, we're not going to get the lefty up. No, we're going to get Larry McWilliams up, just in case. Actually, Mahler. 68. McWilliams, normally a starter. So the righty's Garber, the lefty is McWilliams. So far, Niekro, 7 innings, 84 pitches in complete control and command. 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Bob Boone is 0 for 2, right-handed normal hitter. Here's the pitch to Boone, 1-1 count. Boone takes that knuckleball deep to left. Near the track, at the wall, making the catch. A running catch is Burrows. So Boone again takes a bid to take it out of the ballpark, but again, and then Boone actually, against righties, his power goes up 5, so he missed a homer to right, now he misses a homer to left, just getting under both balls. And there's one out. Breathing a sigh of relief is Phil Niekro in the Braves dugout. Atlanta 5 outs away from advancing to round 2 of this one-and-done playoff tournament for the 1978 playoff tournament championship. Jerry Martin, the designated hitter, is 0 for 2. Right-handed normal hitter. Niekro rocks and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Knuckleball, as much as a knuckler can rock and fire. And that's Niekro's 4th K. 4 outs away from advancing to round 2. Ted Sizemore, the second baseman, struggled at the plate in 78, only batted .219, no homers, 25 ribbies. 1 for 2 today, though. Garber and McWilliams continue to warm. Here's the pitch to Sizemore, 3-1 count. Hard shot to second. Royster has it, side retired. So Phil Niekro, the knuckler, and spotting the fastball has totally befuddled the Phillies. We go to the top of the 9th, 1-0 Braves. Garber and McWilliams are ready. They will sit down. Niekro in complete control. And if you're a Braves fan, you're knocking on wood as I say that. As Clinton Park says, here's the tricky part. With this, Garber was traded from the Phillies to the Braves in 78. Yes, these are the closing day rosters. So had I played opening day rosters, Gene Garber would have been on the Phillies. If I read your sentence correctly. These are closing day rosters. So if someone was injured on the last day of the season, they are not on the roster. Due up for the Braves, looking for an insurance run. They're only up 1. Horner, Gilbreth, and Murphy to face Ron Reed. Horner is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch from Reed to Horner. 1-2 count. Horner sends that ball deep to center field. Maddox on the run at the wall. He leaps. Does he make? What happened? Oh my Lord! The ball goes in and out of his glove, and they give Maddox a very tough error. Holy cow, that's tough scoring in Philadelphia. And some lackadaisical base running by Horner, who was watching the ball all the way, is still at first. Oh my Lord, the manager is going to be PO'd in the dugout. Horner doesn't even look for the dugout. Again, Horner, an awfully slow base runner, should have been at second. So the E8 on Gary Maddox, and that is quite a tough error on Maddox. He had to go a long way to try to catch it. He leaped, had the ball in the glove, but it came out as he hit the wall. Excellent bid by Maddox. So now, double play depth for the Phillies. Boa and Sizemore pinching the middle. Outfield's playing deep for Rod Gilbreth. Gilbreth is 0 for 3. Right-handed pull hitter. We're going to play unorthodox hit and run. Here's the pitch. There goes Horner. Ground ball left side. The only play is the first for Boa. They stay out of the double play. Horner is at second now. And we don't want to take Horner out, because 6 out of 10 defense. Let's just take a look. Who else can play third for us? I think Hubbard only plays second. He's only rated at second. Okay. What about Chico Ruiz? He can play third, but he's a 4. That's not good. Pat Rocket, double T. He plays short. He's not good. Can Jerry Royster play third? No. Okay, well that limits what we can do. Horner's going to stay in. We're up a run. We're not going to reduce our defense. So Horner very slow. And Dale Murphy, who does not hit righties too well. Murphy against righties, 215. It's 5 first basemen. Not like we have a lot of good options here. Barry Bonnell. Oh, he can play third base. Fine. And Bunnell versus righties, 239. That's slightly better. He's actually a pretty good outfielder, too. Oh, very good base runner. Oh, nuts. Bob Bial. He can play first. We're going to really weaken our defense, though. Murphy, 4. Barry Bunnell, 5. We're going to let Murphy swing away. So Murphy will stay in there. He's got the green light to grip and rip. 1 out. Big insurance run at second. The slow-footed Bob Horner. The Phillies have the dead tortoise ready for the race. Here's the pitch to Murphy. Oh, they intentionally walk Murphy. Wow. Well, yeah, Cheney's a weaker hitter. So Cheney, now this is an easy decision here. Let's check out Cheney. This is an easy decision. He stinks at short inning, though he's played fairly well. Rocket is a 4. So now we're going to go with Barry Bunnell will pinch hit for Cheney. Here comes Barry Bunnell. So Barry Bunnell will pinch hit for Cheney. 1 out, 2 on. Horner's at second. Murphy is at first. Barry Bunnell batted .240, 1 home run, 16 ribbies. 5 out of 10 contact. 1 out of 10 power, 4 out of 10 eye. He will fish, but Bunnell batted .239 against righties, which is much better than .214. Reed picks up the sign from Boone. Here's the pitch to Bunnell. Bunnell swings at the first pitch. Shallow fly ball center coming in, making the catch is Maddox. 1 away. To the cheers of the Phillies fan, here comes Biff Pocoroba. Pocoroba versus righties. His contact and goes up 1 from 4 to 5. Power stays the same at 4, and eye stays the same at 5. Runners will be off at contact, and Horner needs those extra steps. Here's the pitch from Reed to Biff Pocoroba. 2-2 count. Pocoroba swings. Fly ball right field. Waiting for it to come down is Shake Bake McBride. He makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the 9th with Grave Strand 2. 1-0 Atlanta. We got to bring a shortstop in now, and that will be Pat Rocket. Double T, Pat Rocket. As Barry Bunnell, the pinch hitter, failed. And Gene Garber will get back up in the mound, in the dugout, in the bullpen, excuse me. He's ready. Negro, only 99 pitches. You can see he's got plenty of gas in there. 8 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk. 4 Ks. He will face the top of the order. Shake Bake McBride, Larry Boa, and Mike Schmidt. Phillies' last-ditch effort to tie the game or win it. McBride is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch from Necro to McBride. 2-1 count. McBride rips a shot down the line. That's going to be 2. Is he going to go for 3? No, a leadoff double. So Shake Bake McBride rips a double, and he is what you call speedy fast at second. And so Necro is in his first trouble of the game, and here's Larry Boa. He's flown deep to right and deep to left. Garber's ready. Let's just sit Garber down for a second. We play with the warm-up rule. Here comes the pitching coach and Pocoroba out to the mound. Niekro says, I'm not tired. Let me pitch. He wants to win this thing. Garber rests for a moment. Will they bunt McBride over? Here's the pitch to Boa. He swings, he pops it up to third, and Horner makes the catch, 1 down. The Braves 2 outs away from advancing. As Stratamatic Delaware says, Al is living on the edge. As he says, go shake and bake. Here comes Mike Schmidt. Garber once again starts to warm. Soft tossing, he's ready. Schmidt is 0 for 2. Infield will shift left on the right-handed power pull hitter. Outfield will shift left. Niekro peeks over his shoulder. Royster directly behind second base. In that shift, bluffs towards the bag. Now Niekro deals to the plate. 1-0 count. Schmidt, the ball swing, and it gets away from Biff Pocoroba, advancing to third. 90 feet away from tying the ball game is Shake Bake McBride. And now a wild pitch will tie it up here. Infield will move in, stay in the shift left though. 1-1 count. Niekro with a deep breath. Arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Schmidt. 1-2. Fly ball. That could be deep enough. Office going back, makes the catch. Here's the throw to the plate. McBride scores easily. We have a tie ball game. The wild pitch cost the Braves. Mike Schmidt ties it up on the sacrifice fly as Niekro just hangs his head. The Braves had to play and pitch the perfect game, and they were oh so close. The wild pitch advances McBride to third. He scores on the sac fly. Garber will sit as Niekro will try to get Greg Lazinski the bull and take this to extra innings. Lazinski's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch to the bull. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, the wild pitch. That's got to be eating away at the insides of Phil Niekro, who has struck out 5 now. We go to the top of the 10th. Ron Reed back out on the hill. The winner advances to round 2. What a pitcher's duel. Heartbreaking for that wild pitch by Phil Niekro. Leadoff double. Comes back to haunt the Braves. Due up Office in the top of the order. Royster and Sarge. Gary Matthews to face Ron Reed. Here's the pitch from Reed to Office, who's 1 for 3 with the only ribby for the Braves. 2-1 count. Office grounds it up the middle. Boa goes towards the bag and makes the throw. 1 away. Nice play by Larry Boro at short. What's Blazing in Sports has joined us in the chat. How are you, my friend? Check him out. All things boxing. If you want to know what's coming up in that big fight between Porter and Garcia, go to What's Blazing in Sports. And my good friend T-Dub. How's the little man enjoying school? So 1 out top of the order, Jerry Royster. He is 0 for 4. He's going to attempt a bunt base hit. Here's the pitch, Royster. And he bunts it foul as he's an 8 out of 10 bunter. Schmidt moves in. Counts 0-2. Royster chokes up a bit on that bat. Boone wiggles the fingers. Reed kicks and fires. Outside. Swing and a miss as Reed extends the zone. And Royster chased the fastball. And that's Reed's second K in 2 2/3 inning. No hits, no runs, 1 walk. So 2 outs, base is empty. Top of the 10th, 1-1 ball game here in Philadelphia, Veterans Stadium. Very tense moments here. And here's Sarge, Gary Matthews, 18 home runs. He'd love to get number 19. He awaits the Ron Reed offering pitch, homeward bound, 2-1 count. Ground ball, Schmidt at third, fires to first, side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 10th. The Phillies with an opportunity to win this, as T-Dub What's Blazing in Sports says he is not so happy with it, LOL, but it will grow on him. Yes, the first year of school. He'll be okay. Due up for the Phillies, hoping to win it. Richie Hebner, Gary Maddox, and Bob Boone. Hebner, the Gravedigger's son, 17 home runs. Necro back out on the mound. You better get Gene Garber back up, the closer. As Garber starts to warm again. And we're going to play guard the lines. And the outfield will play deep. No doubles defense. Here's the pitch to Hebner. 0-1 count. Hebner swings, and he punches that ball to center field past the dive of Royster. The winning run is at first. Richie Hebner. 3 out of 10 speed, 6 out of 10 stealing ability. Here comes Gary Maddox. Maddox is 0 for 3. And here's the mound visit. Negro says he feels great. Garber continues to warm. Negro's gotten Maddox 3 times. Right-handed normal hitter. Graves moved to double play depth in the infield. Outfield will play no doubles defense. They're going to play deep. Here's the pitch to Maddox. Full count. Maddox swinging a miss on the knuckleball. That was a hard knuckleball. More of a slider dipping away. I don't know what the hell that was. A slurve, maybe. So 1 out, winning run at first, Richie Hebner. Necro has now struck out 6. Garber is ready. Garber is ready. And 122 pitches for Necro. Vova 0 for 3. Again, the infield will move to double play depth. Outfield, no doubles defense. They're going to play deep. Necro will keep the ball. He's ready to work. Takes a deep breath. Tense moments here at Veterans Stadium. 1 out, winning run at first, bottom of the 10th, 1-1 ball game. Arms down to Necro's chest, the windup and the pitch to Bob Boone. 1-1 count. Ground ball right side. Royce dives, throws, safe. Oh, Royce keeps the ball out of the outfield, but an infield hit for the hustling Bob Boone. Winning run at second. Here comes Jerry the Bull Martin. Actually, that was a boxer, Jerry the Bull Martin. He's just Jerry Martin. And that's going to be it for Necro. Here comes Gene Garber. So Necro can only lose it. He cannot win it. What an effort by Phil Necro, responsible for the 2 runners on. And why is Barry Bonnell at short? What the hell? That's a faux pas. Let's fix that. Holy crud. Did I not change? Oh, I just changed his position. Wow. Yeah, he has no rating. That's god-awful. Oh boy, we lucked out there. I thought I put Pat Rocket in. I remember saying the Rocket. Yes. I could have sworn I put him in. Maybe I clicked no by accident. Oh my lord. Alright. Now watch him make an error. Alright, here's Gene Garber trying to get it to the top of the 11th. Garber in 78. 2 wins, 1 loss. That's as he came over from the Phillies. And 3 saves. Struck out 24, walked 11. ERA 1.4 with Oh, I can't see the whole... Okay, let's do it over here. Let's click on his name. Garber, overall, was 6-5 with 25 saves. 22 of them came with Atlanta. His overall ERA was 2.15, but with Atlanta, 2.53. Struck out 85 in total and walked 24. So Garber trying to get it to the top of the 11th. Martin can win it here. Hefner's at third. Martin, right-handed normal batter. Infield will move to double play depth. Rocket and Royster pinch the middle. Outfield playing normal. They can't play too deep. Garber looking for the strikeout. Here's the pitch, and Jerry Martin, 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike three. 2 outs. Set him up with the fastball. Got him with the off-speed pitch, and here comes Tim McCarver, the former Cardinal, with a chance to be a hero. McCarver in 1978 batted .247, 1 home run, 14 home runs. Pinch hitting for Sizemore. Righty-lefty matchup. McCarver digs in, ready to grip and rip. The windup and the pitch by Gene Garber. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike three, foul tip held on by Polkarova. We go to the top of the 11th, knotted at 1. What a ball game, folks. What a ball game. As Retro Sports Network, that's Ron Checkett, has joined us. Remember to check out Ron Checkett. If you haven't given him a subscribe, please go and do so. Also, subscribe to his regular channel, Ron Checkett, where he does his vlogs, I guess we'll call them. So Ron Reed back out on the mound. He'll face Burrows, Horner, and Gilbreth. Burrows is 1 for 4. Reed deals to Burrows. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Fastball. 1 down. Bob Horner. 0 for 4. Third baseman. 23 home runs. 8 out of 10 power. Batting average 266. Again, 0 for 4 today. Right-handed pull hitter. Infield, outfield for the Phillies, though straight away and normal. Boone wiggles the fingers, sets the target. Reed rocks and fires. 1-2 count. Strike three looking. I don't know what Horner was looking at. Well, I do know. Strike three. Slider. 2 outs, no one on. Rod Gilbreth, designated hitter. He is 0 for 4. Only 3 home runs in 78. Very little power, 2 out of 10. Boone wiggles the fingers. Reed acknowledges with a slight nod of the head. Here's the pitch to Gilbreth. 1-2 count. Shallow fly ball. Maddox coming in. They're calling him off as Boa. What a play by the shortstop, Larry Boa. Side retired. Knotted at 1, bottom of the 11th here in Philadelphia at Veterans Stadium. Gene Garber, the closer for the Braves, back on the mound. He will face the top of the order. Shake, Bake, McBride. Larry Boa just made that outstanding play at short. And Mike Schmidt. Shake, Bake, McBride doubled. Advanced to third with 1 out on the wild pitch by Phil Niekro, then scored on the sac fly by Schmidt. Then Niekro would strike out Lazinski, but it was a 1-1 game, and that's why we're in the 11th, bottom of it. Braves will guard the lines in the infield. Outfield will play deep. Try to no doubles defense here. Here's the pitch to Shake, Bake, McBride from Garber. 2-2 count. Strike three. Bench is over there. Go take a seat, Mr. Shake and Bake. Warm up your tuchus. 1 away. Slider got him. Larry Boa comes to the plate. Boa 0 for 4. Switch hitter batting lefty, spray hitter, uses the whole ballpark. Again, no doubles defense. At least in the infield, they'll guard the lines. Outfield plays straight away and normal. Garber, slight bead of sweat coming down that forehead. Nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Boa, 2-2 count. Base hit to left! Past the dive of the Rocket. Winning run at first, Larry Boa. 7 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. Excellent runner, and here comes Mike Schmidt. He's driven in the only run for the Phillies. In the bottom of the ninth, the sac fly that scored Shake, Bake, McBride. Murphy holding on Boa. Garber below average at holding runners on. He's going to throw over. Boa was leaning. Schmidt, right-handed pull hitter. Infield will shift left. Outfield will shift left. As they're clapping along to the theme from Car Wash. Garber's ready to work. He rocks and fires to Schmidt. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's 2 Ks this inning. 4 for the game for Garber. Boa off on contact. Very speedy at first. Murphy holding him on. Here comes the bull, Greg Lazinski. Lazinski in the first inning racing on his horse. The bull on his horse racing to left center field. Robbing a 2-run homer from Bob Horner. And that's the difference in the game. And then Burrows. I forgot what inning, but that would have scored 2. Hit down the line. He on the run. Superman diving catch to retire this side. So Lazinski chance to winning here. Again, Boa takes his lead. Garber throws over. Back gets Boa. Here's the pitch. We're going to play the outfield. Infield, guard the lines. Outfield, deep. Boa with 2 outs will be off on contact. The windup and the pitch to Lazinski. 0-1 count. Oh! Garber comes too far inside and he hits the bull in the back. And the bull just shrugs it off. And now the winning run is in scoring position at second base. And here comes the Gravedigger's son, Richie Hebner, 1 for 4. Hebner off right-handed pitching. 273, but he annihilated left-handed pitching at 353. This is why they paid Garber the closer cash, not that it was a lot, 78. For situations like this. Infield guards the lines once again. Outfield straightaway and normal. Here's the pitch to Richie Hebner. 2-0 count. Hebner, line shot to left. Here comes Boa. Here's the throw on plate. He is out. What a throw by Burrows, cutting out Boa at the plate. We go to the top of the 12th. Knotted out run. So Hebner base hit a bid to win it, but Boa cannot score from second as he is gunned down at the plate by Burrows. We go to the top of the 12th, knotted at 1, and that is definitely replay worthy. This looks like the game-winning hit here. Burrows puts on the charge, quick release, strong, accurate throw to Biff Pokerova, and he tags out Boa as he blocks the plate, and we're here at the top of the 12th. What a ball game, folks. What a ball game. As Phantomatic says, holy cow. Old Soldier, what a game. It has been a tremendous effort here by both teams. Ron Reed, the closer, still on the hill. And he is dead tired. You can see the little arrow here. So how long will they stick with Reed? Chance for the Braves to take advantage of this, and I better get someone up in my pen. Well, Rick Camp. Eddie Solomon, 408. I kind of remember Rick Camp, 375. Let's go with him. Get him up in the pen. They got righty, switch hitter McBride. Do I trust? Let's get Larry McWilliams up too. Though he's got the 2. I was gonna pitch. You know he's gonna pitch game 2 though if we get that far. We're just gonna stick with Camp for now. I mean, righty, switch hitter McBride. Let's get McWilliams up. You gotta get to game 2 before you can pitch someone in game 2. Alright, here's Dale Murphy. Murphy is 0 for 2. He's walked. Reed deals to Murphy. 1-2 count inside. Murphy goes the other way on the run. And that's not going to get there. And Murphy's digging for 3. A lead-off triple for Dale Murphy. As Shake Bait McBride, even with all of his speed, could not get there. And a lead-off triple. And that's it for Reed. They now go to Larry Christensen. Oh boy, they left Reed in one batter too long, and here it comes Pat Rocket. Rocket batted a miserable 141 with 4 ribbies. We can't pinch hit because we have no other shortstop. Let's just double check. Hubbard plays second. Chico Ruiz third and second. My God, someone else got to play short. Bob Bell first. Oh yeah, we know Bell can play first. And Joe Nolan, the catcher. He can catch. Alright, can one of our other infielders play short? I already checked Royster. He can't. Yeah. Oh, he can! Royster can play short. Okay, Royster can play short. He's worse than Rocket, but what the hell? He's not a good second baseman anyway. Hubbard's a better second baseman. Now, what stinky hitter do we go with? That's the question. 243, Bob Beal. I think I called him Bell. So switch hitter. Christensen is a righty. How does he hit off righties? 218 lefties. 342. Let's not waste him. Chico M. Ruiz. 302. Ah, we found our man. Here comes Chico. Chico and the man. Let's make sure I didn't do that wrong. Righty. Average. 302. And 45 plate appearances. Alright. So Chico Ruiz, who will stay in. No. Royster. Well, we'll worry about that when we get there. So pinch hitting for Rocket is Chico Ruiz. Camp and McWilliams continue to warm. Infield in. Ruiz, 5 out of 10 bunting for a hit. He just has to hit the ball hard on the turf, hopefully up the middle, past the drawn in infield. No outs. And Chico batted 283, no homers, 2 ribbies, 3 out of 10 contact, 2 out of 10 power, 3 out of 10 eye. Christensen, Larry Christensen, in 78 was 13 and 14, no saves. There's no tomorrow, so they go to Christensen. One batter too late as Reed gave up the leadoff triple to Murphy to right center. 3.24 earned run average, striking out 131, walking 47. Ruiz chokes up. Here's the pitch, 2-1 count. Ruiz, fly ball, that should be deep enough. Ruiz got it all. Of course we're going to tag him. That's deep. Do you want to signal Murphy to tag up from third and try to score? The ball is deep. Murphy is an average runner. Yes. Oh my God! Murphy is thrown out at the plate. You got to be shitting me. Pardon my language. So Murphy, Maddox uncorks a throw of throws. Boone applies the tag. Let's read that over. How does he not score on that? Wow, what a throw. And I hate when they don't show that. They got to fix that. I've told them about that out of the park. So let's just read the replay.
Program, Nuggets, program.
See if we see it. As Maddox, they're not going to show it. So he uncorks from there. Murphy way too far off the bag. That's what cost him. He had to go back. Bad base running by Murphy. Tagging from third, the throw towards the plate. He is out. Excellent throw. One hop as he went. Nice hop off the turf. As Boone applies the tag. So the Phillies return the favor and throw out a runner at the plate. That's a holy cow moment. And here's the pitch to Biff Pocoroba. 0-1. Pocoroba swings, and he lashes a shot to right. And that's a single. Oh, nuts. Winning run at first, Biff Pocoroba. And here comes Roland Office. Office knocked in the only run for the Braves. As Phantomatic says, wow. As Christian Stratomatic says, got it yet. Take care, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. JB stopped by in the chat for extra innings. Hope all is well, JB. Check out that wonderful channel, Mass Effect, as well as other games, and Game of Thrones, and author. He's also an author. Here's the pitch to Office. 2-1 count. Office sends that ball deep to center. On the run. Maddox looking up, and he makes the catch in front of the wall. Office gave it a ride. Just a long, loud out. Maddox with two great plays. He throws out the go-ahead run in Murphy at the plate and then makes an excellent running catch to dead center. We have an incomplete lineup. I know this. Now playing short. Okay, so Hubbard can play second, but he can't hit worth poop. But he avoids the K. Actually, he doesn't hit bad. Why did I think 258? What did I look at? Must look at somewhere. So Hubbard is going to come in. Hubbard will come in. For Chico Ruiz will play second. Royster moves from second to short. And Camp and McWilliams are ready. Let's sit them real quick, as we'll visit the mound and talk to Gene Garber. Bottom of the 12th, 1-1 ball game. Garber says, I hit a speed bump, but now I'm accelerating again. Well, "28 pitches. He's going to pitch to Maddox. I've hit a speed bump. I think we can get through one more batter. Maddox 0 for 4, 11 home runs. Braves will guard the lines in the infield, play deep in the outfield. Garber kicks and fires to Maddox. 1-1 count. Maddox swings, and that's a pop-up coming in from short as Royster at the pitcher's mound, and he makes the catch. One away. And here's Bob Boone, 1 for 4. Right-handed normal hitter. We're going to get Camp back up. He's ready. Again, the Braves will guard the lines and play the outfield deep. No doubles defense. Garber, 2 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 4 Ks. Here's the pitch to Bob Boone, 1-1 count. Boone swings, rips that ball down the line. Even with us guarding the lines, he rips it past Horner, and that is a 1-out double. Wow, we were guarding the lines too. Winning run At second, here's Jerry Martin. Martin's 0 for 4. Camp's ready. We'll stick with Garber. Here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch! Another wild pitch by a Braves pitcher. Winning run 90 feet away, and that's it. Camp's coming in for Garber. 1 out, winning run at third. Bud Harrelson has come into play second. Bud Harrelson only batted .214. We're gonna intentionally walk I should have left Garber in to do that. Well, we're gonna intentionally walk Martin. That run means nothing. Here's Bud Harrelson. McWilliams, a lefty, starting pitcher, gets up in the pen. He's ready in case we got to face McBride. Infield. Harrelson's a left-handed pull hitter. Infield will move into the right. Outfield will play shallow. Is in closer? Yes. Outfield will play in. Winning run, Bob Boone at third. Rick Camp is now on the mound, hoping to get 2 outs and take it to the top of the 13th. 1-1 ball game, 1 out. Boone at third. That's all that matters. Martin, an irrelevant runner at first. Bud Harrelson, the former Met, with a chance to win it here for the Phillies. Bud Harrelson batted .214, no homers, 9 ribbies, 4 out of 10 contact, 2 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. Rick Camp on the mound. Those 2 wins, 4 losses, no saves. Striking out 23, I don't like this. Walking 32, 3.75 earned run average. Stuff, not very good. 2 out of 10. Movement, excellent. 8 out of 10. Control, 7 out of 10. Here's the pitch to Bud Harrelson. 0-2 count. Harrelson grounds to second. And he goes to first. Nice play by Hubbard, who looked back, Boone at third. So our best infielder, they hit the ball right at Hubbard, who just came off the bench. 2 outs, second and third. And here's Shake, Bake, McBride. Williams is ready. McBride, actually, against righties at 275, lefties 236. And here it comes, McWilliams. 2 outs, winning run at third. The lefty, the starter, McWilliams, comes out of the pen. If we can get a quick out here, well, he'll pitch the bottom of the 13th also. Well, we have to get there first. So McWilliams, 9 wins, 3 losses. Struck out 42, walked 35, 2.81 earned run average. Below average quality of pitches. 4 out of 10, 6 out of 10 for movement, 5 out of 10 for control. Shake, Bake, McBride is 2 for 5. He scored the tying run in the bottom of the 9th on a sac fly. He led off the bottom of the 9th with a double. McWilliams picks up the sign from Pocoroba. He deals to Shake and Bake. 2-2 count. McBride sends that ball deep to right on the run. Looking up is Matthews. And he makes the catch at the ball. Oh, my Lord. As McWilliams claps his hands against the glove, salutes the right fielder Matthews. We go to the top of the 13th. Philly fans thought it was over, folks. Thought it was over. Ben Hogan's joined us in the chat. So, the 13th, could it be unlucky for one of these teams? Larry Christensen on the mound. He's a starter. McWilliams on the mound. He's a starter for the Braves as we enter the 13th 1-1 ball game. Top of the order, Royster. Matthews, what a running catch to right as McBride just got under it. And then Burrows. Jerry Royster, 0 for 5. He's going to attempt a bunt base hit. Here's the pitch. And he misses the bunt. My God, how many times can you miss the bunt? Third base in. He's going to again try the bunt base hit. He puts a good one down. The throw to first. Not in time. Yes. Bunt base hit for Royster. 1 for 6. Royster, excellent speed. Here's Gary Matthews, Sarge. Boone has an excellent arm. I love to play unorthodox. Here comes the hit and run. There goes Royster. Swing and a miss. The throw down. Not in time. He's safe. That's okay. He struck out on the 0-2. We don't care. It's as good as a bunt. Royster, go ahead run at second for Jeff Burrows. Burrows 1 for 5. Burrows 7 out of 10 contact and power. Excellent eye. 9 out of 10. Burrows would love to run into a pitch that he can drive out here at Veterans Stadium. Tense moments here in Philadelphia. Burrows digs in. Boone wiggles the finger, sets the target. Christensen kicks and fires. And they will walk him! As from the dugout, the Braves are yelling chicken bleep. And here's Bob Horner. Remember, Horner was robbed of a home run by Lazinski. Horner has tremendous power. But he will chase. He will go on fishing expeditions. Royster's at second. Burrows is at first. Hefner playing behind Burrows. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Horner looking for something he can tee it high and let it fly. Boone wiggles the fingers. Christensen nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Bob Horner. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So the decision was a correct one. 2 outs, 2 on. Royster will be off on contact. And here is Rod Gilbreth, the designated hitter. He is 0 for 5, choking up on the bat. Christensen, arms down to his chest. He deals to Gilbreth. 0-1. Ground ball, Boa. Races to the second base bag from short side, retired as he steps on the bag for the force out. We go to the bottom of the 13th, tied at 1, and it's Larry McWilliams' game now. There's no one better in the pen. The lefty will have the game to the end. He will face Boa, Schmidt, and Lazinski. Larry Boa 1 for 5. Switch hitter batting righty. Off the lefty. Spray hitter again. Braves will try to play no doubles defense. They'll guard the lines in the infield. Outfield's going to play normal though. Boa not much pop. McWilliams sets and deals to Larry Boa. 1-1 count. Ground ball back to McWilliams. 1 away as he throws to first. So you have Hubbard at second, 7 out of 10, and Royster's at short, 3 out of 10. Horner and Murphy were in the game at their positions in the beginning. Mike Schmidt comes up late. He's knocked in the only run for the Phillies, a sac fly that knocked in Shake Bake McBride from third after the leadoff double. Right-handed pull hitter. Infield will shift left, outfield will shift left. Schmidt batted only .210 against lefties. Again, he did not have a stellar year. McWilliams ready to work. Here's the pitch to Schmidt. 2-2 count. Ground line shot through the shift. As Hubbard made a lunge but couldn't get to it. Winning run at first. Mike Schmidt goes through the shift. As Ron Juckett, remember to check out Retro Sports Network. Please subscribe. Ron Juckett, and also check out his channel, Ron Juckett. A wonderful, wonderful person. Says Atlanta's used all of their good luck. I think they have. And I think I said hello to Ben Hogan, but just in case, hello Ben Hogan. So here's the bull, Greg Lazinski, 0 for 4. Schmidt's at first. Good speed, excellent base stealing ability, 8 out of 10. Lazinski against lefty, 6 out of 10 contacts. His power actually goes down by 7 out of 10, but his eye goes up 9 from 8. Double play defense in the infield. Royster and Hubbard pinch the middle. Outfield will play deep. McWilliams peeks to first. They'll throw over. Schmidt just dives back as Murphy applies the tag. Oh, that was ever so close to the moans and groans of the Phillies fans. Again, McWilliams looks to first. Picks up the sign from Pocaroba. Here's the pitch to Lazinski. 2-2 count. Lazinski to third. To second. On to first. But Lazinski beats it out. And if you're scoring at home, that goes 5-4. And as my good friend Ron Juckett would say, why are you scoring at home? You should be, though. As the organist here at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia playing charge for the Gravedigger's son, Richie Hebner, 2 for 5. Hebner thought he had the game-winning hit. I think that was in the 11th. But Burroughs threw the runner out at the plate, Shake, Bake, McBride. No, Larry Boa. So Hebner with another chance to win it. Here's the pitch. Lefty-lefty matchup. Hebner swings at the first pitch. Ground ball to third, over to Hubbard at second. And old Mother Hubbard steps on the bag at second, side retired. We go to the top of the 14th in this marathon game. What a ball game, 1-1. Round 1 of our one-and-done 1978 playoff tournament. We've gone to starting pitchers now. Christensen back out on the hill for the Phillies. He will face Murphy, Hubbard, and Pocaroba. Dale Murphy tripled and then was thrown out at the plate on a deep fly ball by Chico Ruiz. Maddox uncorked a one-hopper to Boone, who applied the tag. And that would have been the go-ahead run in extra innings. Here's the pitch from Christensen to Murphy. 1-1 count. Murph swings. Grounds meekly to Boa at short. Long throw! And they just get Murphy, was hustling down the line, 1 away. And here comes Glenn Hubbard getting his first at-bat. Spray hitter, right-handed batter. Chokes up a bit on that bat. Boone wiggles the fingers, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Hubbard. Hubbard swings at the first pitch! And he pops it foul, third base side. Boone throws off the mask and makes the catch, 2 down. Here's Biff Pocaroba, the catcher, 1 for 4. Pocaroba had 6 homers. He'd like to get one up in the Gulf Stream, but there is no Gulf Stream here today. Christensen deals to Pocaroba. 0-1, Pocaroba swings, and he pops it up third base side. Schmidt calling off everyone, makes the catch, side retired. We go to the bottom of the 14th, tied at 1. Due up for the Phillies, Maddox, Boone, and Martin. Could this ball game end? We shall see. Gary Maddox now at the plate. 0 for 5. McWilliams back on the mound. Against lefties, Maddox's contact goes up from 7 to 8. Power stays at 4, but the eye moves up from 3 to 4. Right-handed normal hitter. Outfield will play deep. 11 home runs for Maddox. Even though he's only a 4, we're going to try playing no doubles. Infield will guard the lines. McWilliams ready to work. Here's the pitch to Gary Maddox. 0-1 count. Maddox swings the lumber. Line shot up the middle past the dive of Jerry Royster. Winning run at first, a speedy Gary Maddox. And here we go again, folks. What a ball game. The best of the tournament so far. Bob Boone with a chance to win it. As they're playing Let's Go Phillies. McWilliams throws over to first. Back safely is Maddox. Again, McWilliams throws to first. Back again is Maddox. Double play depth in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. 5 power. He's hit the ball deep a couple of times. Straightaway and normal. We'll pitch out the hold. Here's the pitch. Bola rips a shot to third. Burroughs to second. On to first. Double play. Burroughs to Hubbard to Murphy. 5-4-3. So McWilliams does his J.O.B. 2 out, base is empty. As he's looking to take it to the top of the 15th, Jerry Martin would love to end it here with his 10th home run in 78. He only had 9. Martin, 6 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 contact, 6 out of 10 eye versus lefties. Infield, outfield will play deep. Infield guards the lines. McWilliams nods his head. He kicks and fires to Martin. Full count. Martin sends that ball to shallow right. Sarge coming in. Gary Matthews on the run. He makes the catch. We go to the 15th to the moans and groans of the Phillies fans. Each passing out, more tension. The tension is unbearable here at the stadium. Due up for the Braves. Office in the top of the order, Royster and Matthews to face Larry Christensen, the starter, who's now working out of the pen. He's pitched 3 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Roland Office is 1 for 5. He knocked in the only run off the left-handed throwing Steve Carlton. Base hit to right. Here's the pitch to Office. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Overpowered. 93-mile-per-hour fastball, high and tight. And that's strikeout number 3 for Larry Christensen. Top of the order, Jerry Royster. He had a bunt base hit last time up. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. He's going to try to bunt again. Here's the pitch. They come inside. He missed the bunt. It counts 1-1. Schmidt moves in at third. Again, he'll try to bunt. And he bunts it foul. So he chokes up a bit on the bat, ready to grip and rip. Schmidt goes back to a normal position at third. Royster awaits the Christensen offering. Here comes the pitch, homeward bound. And that's a shot down the line! And Royster's digging for 2. No! He turns. He thought about it, but quickly digging the ball out of the corner is Shake Bake McBride. So the go-ahead run at first and a very speedy Jerry Royster, who has 2 hits in his last 2 at-bats. And here comes Sarge Gary Matthews. And again, we're playing hit and run. There goes Royster. Sarge swings. Sends that ball deep! And gone on the hit and run. He runs into a fastball. Bye-bye. 3-1 Braves. And the Boo Birds have come out here at Veterans Stadium as Sarge on the hit and run mashes the ball to right. And that is home run number 19 for him in 1978, as he had 18 on the regular season. And this is the one-and-done playoff tournament. And Philly fans are choking on their cheesesteaks. And Tug McGraw now comes in, 1 batter too late, I would say. And that is definitely worth a replay on the hit and run. You know I love to hit and run in this game. Why not? Here's the pitch. Boom! There goes the runner. And there's Gary Matthews. Sarge touches them all. As all Shake Bake McBride do could go back and look up. That was well into the stands. 368. 3-1. And here's Tug McGraw trying to keep it a 2-run deficit with 1 out. Tug McGraw in 1978 for the Phillies was 8-7 with 9 saves. 3.21 earned run average. Striking out 63, walking 23. Quality of pitches overall 5 out of 10. Movement 8 out of 10, control 9 out of 10. It can fluctuate between right-handed and left-handed batters. He's a left-handed thrower. He will face first the left fielder Jeff Burrows, and Burrows is 1 for 5. McGraw deals to Burrows, 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Burrows expanded the zone, chased on a ball outside, as he was hoping to get that off-speed pitch, but he just flailed away at it. So 2 outs, no one on for Bob Horner, the third baseman. Is having a tough day. Not only did Lazinski rob him of a 2-run homer in the top of the first, he is 0 for 6. Here's the pitch from McGraw to Horner. 0-2 count. Ground ball up the middle. Boa near the second base bag. Throws to first. Side retired. Great range by Boa. But the Braves are 3 outs away from advancing, and what an upset this will be. The National League East champions could go out in 15 innings. They're down by 2, 3-1. The weak-hitting Bud Harrelson's at the plate. Switch hitter will now bat righty. And Larry McWilliams, will stay on the mound. He's in line for the win. He would have been the starter in Game 2, but you got to win Game 1. Harrelson 0 for 1. Pretty good bunter. Corners in. Outfield straightaway and normal. McWilliams rocks and fires to Bud Harrelson. Full count. Swing and a miss. One away. Set him up with a fastball. Got him with the off speed as Harrelson flailed away like a fish out of water. The Braves 2 outs away from advancing. Top of the order, Shake, Bake, McBride. On deck, Larry Boa. In the hole, Mike Jack Schmidt. McBride 2 for 6. He had the double, then advanced to third on a wild pitch in the bottom of the ninth. Scored on Schmidt's sac fly. That's the only run for the Phillies. Left-handed normal hitter to face the left-handed throwing Larry McWilliams. Guard the lines, and the outfield will play deep. McWilliams steps off the mound, rubs up the baseball, puts it back in his glove. Back up on the bump, peers in at Pokeroba, nods his head. Here's the pitcher, Shake, Bake, McBride. McBride swings at the first pitch, drives his ball deep to right. Matthews at the track, at the wall, and makes the... Did he make the catch? Yes, he does! Bangs into the wall, 2 down. Oh, my Lord, did McBride give it a ride. But to no avail. And now it comes down to Larry Boa. Boa 1 for 6. Spray hitter. Needs to get on to get it to Mike Jack Schmidt. Again, guard the lines. The outfield plays straightaway and normal. McWilliams kicks and fires the Boa. 1-0 count. Boa swings. Fly ball. Right field. Matthews is there. He makes the catch. The Braves upset the National League East champions in this one-and-done tournament. In a thriller in 15 innings, thanks to the 2-run homer by Sarge Gary Matthews, the Braves advance to round 2, 3-1. McWilliams pitches wonderfully out of the pen, and he gets the win. Braves pitching gives up 1 run in 15 innings. And Phillies fans are littering the field with debris. You don't want to be Santa Claus there tonight, folks. What a ball game. Player of the game, that's... God, I think it's going to be Sarge. It could be Negro, though. Who player of the game? Okay, I have to say I have 3 players of the game. Phil Negro, Gary Matthews, and McWilliams. Those are my players of the game. As Phantomatic says, great game. Ron from Retro Sports Network says, wow. I think that was earlier, though. But Old Soldier says, great game. Good night, all. As Ron says, LOL. Thank you for joining us, Old Soldier. So before we do the box score, I'd like to say, that game went long. I didn't expect it. I was going to play 2. And I still might, but I have to take a break. Thank you from Retro Sports Network, Ron Junkett. Please check out the channel, wonderful Retro Sports channel, wonderful sports knowledge. Please subscribe to Retro Sports Network and also his other channel, his vlog channel, Ron Junkett. Thank you to Old Soldier. Thank you to Phantomatic. He's going to be coming back soon with some videos, so check him out. Herb Pilgrim, thank you very much. Ben Hogan, thank you. Clinton Parks, thank you. Check out his channel. More retro baseball. National Pastime 3 and Digital Diamond Baseball. JD. Excuse me, sorry. Thank you very much. Check out his channel, Mass Effect, and other video games. He's an author. Also a lot of Game of Thrones. Stratomatic Delaware with Chris. Check him out. Lots of good games on there. Card and Dice. And I think I got everyone. Let me just scroll up. T-Dub for all your boxing needs. What's Blazing in Sports. Another wonderful channel. What a game. That's the best game of the tournament so far. And we had a nice crowd here. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I hate when I go back. Oh, Beatles Eternally, moderator extraordinaire. Thank you very much, our good friend Beatles. Johnny B. Crazy. Check out that wonderful channel. Lots of Game of Thrones, Westworld, and other subjects. Tribes Fan 879, who just rolled his first 1971 Vita Blue replay. He'll have his summary up after his second start, after the April start. Oh, after all the April starts. So check that out, Tribes Fan 879. And I think that's everybody. That's everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. All right, to the box score. 3 players of the game. Phil Niekro, McWilliams, Larry McWilliams, and Gary Matthews, the Sarge, with the game-winning 2-run homer. The Braves shock the Phillies. I finally get another win. 3-1 in 15. Let's do the pitching first. Niekro went 9 1/3 innings. 9 1/3. He pitched into the 10th. 5 hits, 1 run. It was unearned because of the wild pitch. Walked, and he threw the wild pitch. Walked 1, struck out 6. Garber, the closer, 2 innings out of the pen, gave up 3 hits, but no runs, no walks, struck out 4. Camp pitched a third of an inning. He walked a batter, and that was enough for us. We went to McWilliams to face Shake Bake McBride, the lefty, and he finished. The starter went 3 1/3, got the win. 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 1 K. Steve Carlton, a no decision, 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 3 walks, 6 Ks. Reed, the closer, went 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 4 Ks. Christensen, out of the pen, the starter, went 3 1/3. 4 hits, 2 runs, a 2-run homer by Gary Matthews, 1 walk, and those were the winning runs as Philadelphia's out. 1 walk, 3 Ks, and again the homer to Matthews. McGraw got the final 2 outs in the top of the 15th to keep it a 2-run deficit. Struck out 1, but to no avail. The Phillies could not rally in the bottom. They lose 3-1. Royster was 2 for 7 with a run scored. He scored ahead of the Matthews homer in the 15th, and he was 2 for 2 at the end of the ball game. Matthews 2 for 6, the game-winning homer. Also co-player of the game with McWilliams and Niekro. 1 run, 2 ribbies, 1 walk. He struck out twice. Royster struck out twice. Burrows 1 for 6, a walk and 2 strikeouts. Horner 0 for 7 with 2 Ks. Gilbreth, the DH, 0 for 6 with a K. Murphy 1 for 4 with a run scored, 2 walks and a strikeout. Cheney, the shortstop, 0 for 2. He K'd twice. Bennell, the pinch hitter, and then like a moron, I left him in at short. I could have sworn I moved Rocket there, but I must have clicked no for some reason. But anyway, it didn't hurt us. We got lucky there. He was 0 for 1. Rocket came into play short, did not bat. Ruiz, pinch hit. We thought we had. He had that long fly ball, but Maddox threw out Dale Murphy at the plate. So no ribby or sac fly. Hubbard, 0 for 1, played stellar defense at second when he came in. Biff Pocoropa, 1 for 5 with a walk. The catcher in office, 1 for 6 with an RBI, and he struck out twice. In total, in victory for the Braves in this marathon game using Out of the Park Baseball 19, 52 at-bats, 3 runs, 8 hits, 3 ribbies, 5 walks, 14 Ks. Runners left on base for the Braves, 9. Philadelphia, who are defeated to the absolute horror of their fans here at Veterans Stadium. Shake Bake McBride, 2 for 7, runs scored, 1 strikeout. Larry Boa, 1 for 7. Mike Schmidt, 1 for 4, knocked in the only run, a sac fly in the bottom of the 9th to tie it. Walked 1, struck out once. Lazinski robbed a 2-run homer, but was 0 for 5, and he got the hat trick. He struck out 3 times. Hebner, 2 for 6. Maddox, 1 for 6 with a K. Boone, 2 for 6. Martin, the DH, 0 for 5, a walk, and he struck out 3 times. He had a hat trick. Sizemore, 1 for 3. McCarver, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1, he struck out. And Bud Harrelson came in to play second for Sizemore, 0 for 2 with a K. They had 52 at-bats in 15 innings. 1 run, 10 hits, 1 ribby, 2 walks, 11 strikeouts. Atlanta will play San Diego next. And you know what? They could win that game. So in 15, the Braves upset the Phillies in Philadelphia, the National League East champs, out in the first round in our one-and-done 1978 playoffs. Players of the game, Necro, McWilliams, and Sarge, Gary Matthews with a 2-run homer in the top of the 15th. McWilliams the win. Atlanta wins 3-1. They advance to play San Diego. Let's leave the game. And so our next game, let's save. Our last game of the first round, I probably will play it a little later. I wanted to get these done kind of quick, though that was really enjoyable. I might come back with a football game, I don't know. Last game on the docket, Chicago White Sox against the Milwaukee Brewers, and Chicago gets the home game. I set up this tournament thinking I got to look at the seedings next time before I finalize the tournament, because I set it up, but I didn't get the seedings I wanted. So it's kind of open seeding. We don't really know. But so we have some wild results, but I look at it this way. The better team should win. The better team should win. As Clinton Park says, check your roster. You have an error. Trust the old historian. Well, I will. What's the error, Clinton, so I can check, as opposed to me guessing? So before we go off, let's again, I play the games for fun. I'm not going to go nuts if I put someone in who was by. These are the closing rosters as of Out of the Ballpark 19. So, and I also have an auxiliary roster, so I can move people, but I didn't move anyone on this team. All right, so the Brewers will be in Chicago, and definitely I do believe the Brewers had the much better record in '78 than the White Sox. So pitching is Sorensen for the Brewers, and he was 18-12 with a save, 3.21. I believe he was their best pitcher in '78. Let's just double check. Yes. Codwell, no. Codwell will start. Why do they do that? Codwell will start the lefty. He was 22-9, 2.36. I'll switch that. So he'll start for the Brewers. As allergies have kicked in. So Codwell will start. Oh. Let's check out the White Sox. They have Rich Worthington. 3-2. Really? You're going to have the guy who's 3-2? I don't think so. Let's see who they have. Steve Stone or Jack Cusick. Wow, they awful. Is he a starter, Rich Worthington? He is. 3.05. He has the best ERA. So we'll have to think about that. If not, we'll go with Stone at 12-12. But he's 4.37. So. Right. But he's on the roster. So Out of the Ballpark moved him to the starting roster. This is a tournament, Clinton. It's fictional. It's fictional. He was on the auxiliary roster. I probably moved him over last time I looked, because he was probably the best one of the better shortstops. I think I took someone off, because I have an auxiliary roster and I can move players over. Once I move them over, it's done, though. Like, see, watch. There's an auxiliary roster here. I can move players back and forth. These are the players I have allotted to me. So I've done that. I can't remember, because I haven't played the game in a while, if I had moved them over. Most likely I moved him over because I wanted another middle infielder. So, but that was a while back. But it is technically, well, again, if this was reality, it's an error. It is not reality. We're not playing a real game that was on the schedule. It is a tournament. So, but I appreciate the knowledge. So I'm going to fix the starters for Milwaukee. But that's our next game, and I don't know who's going to start. I'll be controlling the White Sox. They have the ugly uniforms. Those were ugly uniforms. So that's our next game, and let's just go to the bracket. We all like brackets. I like brackets. playoff coverage, playoff tree. So that's the last game. So since Toronto will get a home game against Cleveland. Wow. The Braves and San Diego. I think those are. I have to check that out to see who's home. And then the winner of this game gets Detroit. And Texas and Kansas City will face off on that side. And then we have Chicago and St. Louis. That's a nice little battle there. Baltimore against the Red Sox. I'll be playing as the Red Sox. Pittsburgh versus the Houston versus the Mariners. And then the matchup of the 78 World Series in round 2, the Dodgers and the Yankees. Wild seeding. Wild seeding. So one of the 2 World Series teams will be out. And that's the stream, folks. Thank you very much. Health and happiness till next time. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. And you know it's coming. You know it's coming. Peace.